So this week we have one topic.
Yeah, we got one feature topic.
Yeah, so we got one feature topic, and this week's feature topic is.
Let me get on my new phone. No, it's because he been dogging me because I had a.
Yeah, like 11.
Yeah, well, I got
a 12. Shit,
yeah, and I ended up getting a new phone, so I got
you
kind of like
what 16 now?
Yeah.
But the thing is, he had an 11 and the camera was broke.
Yeah,
and he still was holding on to it.
Okay, that's a double negative. I got you.
But I spent a little change and got me a new phone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
there you go. Hey,
so
make that thing work for you.
Exactly. So our featured topic is minimalism and simplification. Living with less and embracing simplicity. So that's our featured topic. So how do you feel about that?
I feel like to each his own. If people want to live with less, because sometimes if you live above your means, it probably doesn't even make sense to your lifestyle anyway. And I know a lot of people that had to actually go towards minimalism, like people that, because a lot of people during the time of George Floyd, a lot of people was like, I'm moving to Africa, I'm moving to Ghana, I'm moving to different parts of Africa. Mm-hmm. They still have to live with, they have to go with the expectation of minimalism, right? So
it's a good idea till you get there.
Yeah, right. It's a great idea till you get there. A lot of those people want to come back. A lot of those people find out how easy it was living in America. Definitely. And they like, man, because a lot of people are like, I'm leaving because of racism. I'm leaving because of systematic racism and different things.
I'm coming back because I'm starving.
Right, and I tell a lot of people too, like, if you go to other countries, it's always something else to deal with.
Yeah.
Socially. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, well, I want to go to Jamaica, it's all black people. I love it. I'm from Jamaica. All black people, you still got to deal with colorism, too. Yeah. You still got to deal with certain things. You still got to deal with poverty. Yeah. You still got to deal with the distribution of money, how it's not equally distributed, even if you're black. So it's kind of like there's a lot of things that, you know, that you have to deal with. Now, if your idea of, like, I just want a simple life in America and you don't want to spend all your money on things, it's kind of hard for people now because of social media making them feel like they have to have things that they really don't need, like an iPhone 16.
Hey, I tell you, I'm still rocking with my 12.
I'm messing with it.
I got you.
But I'm saying, but it's like minimalism, sometimes it can be important, especially if you, but I feel like if you can afford to live above your means a little bit, you have money to actually, I don't see anything wrong with that. But I think that sometimes it does make you, it depends on what you're doing for. Sometimes it can give you an idea of being more appreciative of things too.
I mean, I look at it like, if you can afford it, you know what I'm saying, like to each his own. But for me personally, what I've realized is that I've had all the cars that I had on my wall, and I'm like, yo, I want this, I want that. Yeah. And then what you realize is once you get it, you got it. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, then you start to realize that you ever see like millionaires who got like 6 or 7 cars, they all in the garage. Yeah. But they're everybody else's dream car, but these got dust all on them.
And they don't drive.
Yeah. It's like once you got it, you got it. Then what? Yeah. So then you have to ask yourself, why am I really purchasing these things? Like, does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? And that's where, if you notice, you have certain celebrities who would have this great awakening where they start giving back. Yeah. Because you realize that, you know what I'm saying, the real way to win God's blessing is to bless others.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, is this car that's sitting in my garage and in my driveway really like helping me or hindering me? Yeah. Is it blocking my blessing? Yeah. So it's really like, it's to each his own and where you at in your own individual journey. But I feel like personally, like, once you reach a level where you've had certain things, it's like, it's overrated. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm doing it to say I'm stunting on you.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes that becomes cultural.
Yeah. And there is research that shows that once you have something, you have a certain degree of, you have a certain amount of money, they said your happiness for things that you get, it becomes level. So it goes like you're really super duper duper happy, and then it levels out. Yeah, that's why a lot of rich people still unalive themselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how much happier you getting based on things. But it does solve a little bit of problems though too when you have things like as far as like solve problems like paying bills. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So money does help.
Well, new levels, new devils, right?
Yeah, new levels, new devils. Yeah. But you know, money does help, but there are certain things that it can compromise too.
You want to know what trumps money?
What?
Health.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? So if I say, hey, listen, man, I give you $10 million like right now, but you die tomorrow, which one would you choose?
Life
over
here.
there.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it's one of those things where what really means the most then, if you really like put it into perspective, and it's like, all right, man, once you realize, all right, so let's say health trumps money, bet. Well, what else? My kids,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So
relationships.
Then once you start putting everything more into perspective, money though fell down to like fifth.
Yeah.
All money does is keep people off your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep a roof over your head, food in your stomach. Cool. You can do the little things that you want to do. So it provides that thing, right? That I'll take that. Yeah. But in reality, if I don't have a car, if I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like if I keep my bills manageable and you know what, we can afford what we can afford, but we happy as hell. You ever see broke people that's happy as shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he be like, damn, nigga, like you struggling, but you good.
I'm from a third world country. I've seen it where people ain't got nothing, but they happy.
Bro, and it says a lot.
Yeah. I mean, with me, I don't know. I think I'm just cheap, man. It's just like I like, you know, conserving my money. I agree with both of y'all. You know, if you have it, you can afford it. If you're not living above your means and everything, I feel like, you know, that's the smart way to go. Just like with me, like last year, I paid off my car. And it's just like, as soon as I paid it off, I was like, man, I want a new car. But I'm like, is it really worth me getting a new car and my old car?
Because you feel like, because I don't have this bill, it's like, I'm already used to spending the money.
Yeah. And it's like my car right now is getting me from point A to point B. I haven't had too many, you know, problems with it or whatever. So I'm like, what's the reason to be getting a brand new car? Even though I want one, it's just, I think when you to a certain point where you mature and become an adult, you realize like what's more important, like me investing, me saving stuff for my son, you know, making sure my son is cool and everything. So I think that's what's more important to me instead of just, you know, going out here splurging money.
So I prefer experiences over expenses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you segment it out that way, then you just weigh it. It's like, all right, cool. You know, I'd rather that same money for what, 1 maybe 2 months of your car note, you go take a trip.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you and your lady, y'all got something else to share.
Yeah.
So it becomes a different level of satisfaction within your life.
Yeah, because those experiences is timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, there's been times where like I'm really into shoes or whatever, so I buy a lot of shoes. So there's been times where I buy some shoes, like, oh, I really want these shoes, and as soon as I get them, I'm like, I don't really it don't really matter.
Bro, I shop at Marshalls.
Yeah.
I shop at Marshalls. Burlington is my lick. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, because I realized that, yo, like, nigga, for what?
Yeah.
Gucci this and Fendi that.
Yeah.
For what? Who am I really trying to impress by buying it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I got my lady, you know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather go do the other stuff and focus on that. So I don't know if that's minimalist, but I think that like everybody's definition of everything is different.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what I call minimalist and what you call minimalist might be different.
Yeah.
However, I still feel like I'm making a sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's not really, because it's like, been there, done that.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, I think like you said, for everybody, it might be a different type of thing. But, you know, it depends.
So, I mean, you got a house with man, you get a whole bunch of roommates and
No.
You can have a mansion, you know what I mean?
I ain't that type of minimalist. That's other people trying to minimalize.
Hey, no, but listen, hold on, wait, to that point, right? Quick story. My dad, he's a steel worker. And in the, like, 99, like, let's say 97, 98.
Yeah.
He goes to a friend of his, a friend of his, co-worker from work is having a cookout.
Yeah.
Gets to the cookout, like, damn, got a big ass house, got a pool in the back. You know what I'm saying? Subdivision. At this time, we stayed in Cleveland Heights, modestly.
Okay.
But my dad felt like he, you know what I'm saying, like somewhere he messed it up, right?
Yeah.
Comparing his lifestyle to this lifestyle, right? Fast forward, my dad decides to build a house in Richmond. Builds the house, invites the guys over. Everybody's gawking and everything. Like, damn, man, shit, it's only you and your son that stay here? You're like, yeah. Like, damn, must be nice. So my dad started digging. He's like, what the hell you mean must be nice? He's like, shit, your house, about the same size. Like, yeah, but I got, my brother-in-law, then my niece, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we all just kind of go in on everything, so it makes it easier. Yeah, you're doing it by yourself. They giving him a high five. Yeah. Now my dad feel like shit because he like you can't live from here. I thought we was making this happen off the same checks. Yeah.
He's like, nah, man, that way.
Yeah, so it's like, man, comparison, you know what I'm saying, like could be the thief of joy. Like you don't really know what other people are doing in their own households or how they're really living.
You're right.
So all we can do is assume from the outside, and you'd be surprised. The closer you look, everything ain't what it seems to be.
Right.
So
like you never know what somebody's doing. Exactly. Like I saw a video where somebody was cussing somebody out because they were driving crazy, and if they was cussing, "You're driving crazy. What's wrong with you driving crazy?" And then 3 hours before that happened, because there was like speed, they was just like, in a daze driving on the road. They was cussing, they pulled up and cussed them out. But 3 hours before they were driving like that, because their mom was gone, they found out that their father was dying.
Wow.
But we just so selfish, just so.
We get stuck in our own ways.
Yeah, stuck in our own ways. And then it was another lady in the video that she had a nice car, and then she put out her food stamp to whatever her ETB card to pay for it, and the lady already complimented her car. She was like, yeah, why are you living off the system? You have this nice car, whatever. And then, but she borrowed the car from somebody else because they know what she was going through, and she had no way to go get food for her kids. Don't know what people going through, but we just sit there and just say what we want to say.
We should mind our business.
Right, we should.
That is a hustle too, though. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
Full stamp.
Man, I wish I could get an EBC card right now, man.
I bought a couple.
Come on, Trump, make it happen.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna come back with your interview next.
Let's get it.